Hi, this is Victor Antonio with another value-centric sales moment. A couple of months ago, I was training a sales company, and during the sales training process, I started asking questions about how do you quantify value. So one salesperson raised his hand, happened to be the top salesperson in the company, gave me an example of how he highlighted to a customer that he didn't need to use a certain expensive coating for his product, that a cheaper version would have been that much better. Now, without getting into details, he simply highlighted for the customer a savings, a great savings over time. Now, I then asked him, I said, did you quantify the savings for the customer? He said, no, I just merely suggested it to him, and he began implementing the idea. I said, but you never quantified the value. He said, no. I said, well, there's a missed opportunity. So this video, I want to talk about missed value opportunities. In other words, opportunities to quantify a certain value. See, because if he had taken the time to quantify the value, the customer would have appreciated it more. See, sometimes you have to show the customer what they've lost and what they've gained for them to really appreciate your sales ability and consider you a trusted advisor. Here are the three things that probably are not going to go his way. One, the client doesn't know how much the actual value was that this salesperson saved him because he never quantified it for him. And because the client never quantified it, the client will never consider the real value of that salesperson as an advisor. For example, if let's say the customer or the salesperson quantified the value as, let's say, I don't know, about $10,000 a month, that means that that salesperson saved that customer $120,000 a year. That's a big number, and that's a good anchor point for the customer to have in his head when talking to the salesperson, because in the future, that salesperson is going to want to sell that customer another product. And this time, if they have to sell the product at a premium, he'll be able to what? Remind the seller or the customer that he helped them save money. In other words, the seller can't leverage that value in the future because he never quantified it in the past. So from this day forward, if you have an opportunity to quantify value for your customer, do so. One, the customer will now know the value that you saved or increased their revenue, but they'll also know in the future that if you sell a product that has a premium price, a little higher, they'll also remember that you helped them save money in the past. This is Victor Antonio with another value-centric sales moment reminding you, selling ain't hard when you know how. Take care.